Hello everyone, and welcome back to the latest electrolysis update from your hairy godmother, your less hairy godmother. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Jackie, and I have this YouTube channel to not only document my entire process that I've been going through with electrolysis, permanent hair removal, but also PCOS, which is polycystic ovarian syndrome, and I've had that for 20 years. And hirsutism, which is the side effect of PCOS that involves excess and abnormal facial and body hair growth. And I run this page to support you, to support anyone you may know that has these conditions, and to show you directly my entire electrolysis experience. I've been tracking this journey since day one, which I started in 2021. And there's tons of up close personal footage of the process, the progress, and everything in between. I did undergo laser hair removal, and that actually brings me to the point of this whole video today. It's something that I just cannot stress enough that I still get asked so much in my videos about is, why did you get electrolysis instead of laser? Why don't you get laser? And I want to reiterate that I did get laser and that I didn't know about the risks, and that the clinic I went to did not say a word about the risks, perhaps because they didn't want me to know, or perhaps because they didn't even know. This was about 15 years ago. There might be more knowledge about it nowadays, but that's also why I'm making this video, is to spread the knowledge and the awareness of it, because so many people are unaware of the risk, and so many clinics do not disclose the risk, or they themselves do not know about the risk. About 15 years ago, I got laser hair removal, and it ended up stimulating so much more hair growth. And that is something that is a huge risk that laser can cause. However, unfortunately, the majority of people don't know about that risk. I feel like laser is more predominantly known than electrolysis is. So that's also why I make this page, is to show you that there's different options. And I also am full transparency. I know that laser for me was one of the worst things that I've ever done for my hair condition. It's called Paradoxical Hypertrichosis, and it is when the light treatment of how laser works on the skin and the hair, it stimulates all of the hair, and it comes back 10 times worse, 10 times darker, 10 times thicker, 10 times more abundant. And unfortunately, that is what you're seeing here in these before pictures. Granted, I had this excess facial hair starting since I was 15 years old, and it just progressionally got worse over time. But it was undeniably much more severe when it returned after getting laser hair removal. Having said that, that is not to say that some people don't have success with laser. It is something that people get on their legs, their arms, their armpit, anywhere on their body that they want hair reduced. And some people do get success with the hair being reduced, and with continued updated maintenance treatments, there's a lot of people that do have success with the hair being reduced significantly, if not completely. Something else to keep in mind is it's also area specific. For some reason, our faces, by our lips and our mouth and our jaw, all this area on our human body is such more of a, quote, hormonal area. So you might have complete success getting laser on your legs, but the same person could get laser from the same clinic up here on their face, and it will stimulate it to come back. This is not 100% guaranteed risk, but as I've reiterated a million times, it is such a huge thing that can happen that I just cannot stress enough for you to be aware of. And I know that there's tons of women, especially since I've started this channel, that have come to me, that have messaged me, that have commented and have been like, I never knew what this was called. I thought I was the only one, but I got laser X years ago and it all came back. It's way worse now. And it is that paradoxical hypertrichosis. And so it's horrible. It's, you know, you go from the adrenaline rush of thinking you're getting your hair reduced to down the line, it not only comes back, but it's even worse than it was when you went in. And it just is so deflating and so debilitating. It's something I wish I knew. There were not support channels like this back then when I started this process. And if I came across somebody on YouTube that said, hey, I insert everything I just said in this video, I would not have stepped foot in that laser clinic. So I would have gone immediately to electrolysis, or at very least immediately into researching electrolysis until I could get to the point of getting it done. If you had laser and you experienced this, just know that if you're able to, you can still proceed with electrolysis and it will take care of the hair. Electrolysis does not risk that hair stimulation. If anything, if you get electrolysis and you realize the hairs are not going away or anything like that, it may just not be performed correctly. So sometimes you have to switch electrologists, and sometimes you have to be patient until you can find a certified professional electrologist to know that you're getting it done correctly and properly, and know that it takes repeated returned treatments to achieve that permanent level. As you see on my channel, I've been going for several years now, and I'm not completely done yet, but it is working, and the before and after progress photos completely speak for themselves. If you experience this hair stimulation from laser, you're not alone. There's so many more people that it happens to than you realize. Doesn't make it any easier, but it might just make you feel a little bit more understood and know that there is still a solution that can help you out there, and that is this electrolysis. I hope that if you did get laser and you had success, that know that you are in the very fortunate group and that is wonderful. But it is a strong enough risk that I have to continue to verbalize this awareness about it, so that even if one person saves themselves from experiencing the hair stimulation, then that's enough for me. So thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe. I hope you learned something, and I hope you know that I'm here to support you, and my channel is all for you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.